Hey guys, this is Jason again from JJ Scale Modeling Channel. I think we're going to start a new project. Been wanting to get back into cars a little bit, and I have plenty of kits in my stash. So I figured we would we would start on this kit here. This is the AMT 69 Yenko Camaro. This is an older mold. It's not as quite as detailed as like say the Revell kits were. Pretty simple. It's not. It has kind of a pretty low parts count actually. If you're looking for something that you know you want on your shelf. That you're not building for a contest or anything like that. That looks good on your shelf, and this is just a halfway decent kit. It's not completely accurate, but it's not too bad of a kit. I'm not a contest builder, so I don't really care too much about that. But I just figured we would open this up and do a quick build on it, and probably going to be in multiple parts. Like I say, it's not a bad kit. I mean, there's flash on it, but with most car kits, unless you're building a kit or something like that, you're going to have to do some cleanup and stuff like that. But I figured this would be a fun project. I might detail the engine a little bit, maybe put some spark plug wires on it, and but other than that, just going to be a simple build. Like I said, I've got plenty of these, plenty of car kits in my stash, and I figured I would get back to building some of them. And I had picked this kit up probably, I don't know, a few months ago, and I thought it was going to be a little bit different, but it's the same old kit. But it should turn out pretty nice. But like I said, it's a good kit if you just want something on your shelf to look decent. The body's pretty decent though. You've got your lower spoiler molded in, your rear clip molded in. So it needs a little bit of cleanup as usual. But the interior tub is pretty sparse on detail. But again, it's an older mold. And like I said, there's flash. Pretty good amount of flash there, but all these kits, even the Revell kits, they're going to require some cleanup. Okay, let's take a look at the chrome. Get the bag open here. So the chrome isn't too bad. You've got your American racing wheels. both the shallow dish and then the deeper offset. They do give you 2 sets of tires in here. There's an optional cross ram intake. Chrome on the valve covers and oil pan are pretty nice, although we will be painting over the oil pan. I'll probably be stripping the chrome on that, and stripping the chrome on the fan and alternator. But all in all, the chrome looks pretty good. There's not a ton of flash on the chrome, which is a good thing. And then here's your tires. They gave you the pad printed Goodyear Polyglass GTs, which are cool. And then they give you the wider BF Goodrich radial TAs, which are not pad printed. So you'll have to letter those either with paint or some type of chalk pencil. But the tread pattern looks pretty good on them. Not bad. Haven't decided which one I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use the stock ones. I'm more of a street stock kind of guy when it comes to muscle cars. A lot of my muscle cars I build stock. And the last thing we have here is the tail lights and the front and rear windshield and the rear window and the headlights covers, headlight lenses, all look pretty good. So all in all, it's not a bad kit. It's an old kit. One thing I did see here is that if you take a look at the exhaust, when they molded it, they must not have been cool enough, because the plastic got bent. So we'll have to rectify that situation when we do all the cleanup. I think in this kit the worst part of the cleanup is going to be this whole rear end section. I don't really like the way that they mold in the exhaust with the rear axle, but that's how AMT did it back then. So not a big deal. We just have to do more brush painting. Okay, so here we have the instruction sheet. It's in your typical AMT fashion. It goes along with the tire assembly, wheel assembly, engine assembly, moves on to the chassis, engine installation, all the sub-assemblies. I don't think we're going to be following the instruction manual to the letter. I may be jumping around a little bit. We're going to do these videos in sub-assemblies, so make it a little bit easier. But as you can see, it goes together relatively simple. Should make a pretty simple build, but it's not a bad instruction sheet at all. But like I said, we may not be following it all the way. Here's your decal sheet that comes in the kit. Got all your yenko decals for your hood and the sides of the car. You've got the instrument cluster decals for the dash, and your engine air cleaner decals, your decals for your side badges. You also have the side badges, the yenko side badges, and some license plate decals, and also has a window decal. Pretty good decal sheet. These decals actually are pretty decent in these later reissues. I did the 70 Chevelle and had no problems with the decals whatsoever. So they really kind of up their game a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these parts in the we're going to give them a bath and get some of the mold oil release agent off of them if there is any, and we will come back and we will start on part one, and we'll start on the engine, and we'll go from there. So if you like this video, please click the like button and the subscribe button, and we'll see you in part one. Thanks for watching.